Hey YouTube, what is up? Well, I've had maybe 3 small strokes and about 2 heart attacks trying to get what you see in front of you into my house, but I've finally been able to get my Majora's Mask new 3DS XL and Majora's Mask figure that came with the limited edition version of the game into my house. I have made it through shipping cancellations, shipping delays, order malfunctions, system malfunctions, order cancellations, and a whole slew of other bullcrap. But I've finally gotten them into my house, and now I'm going to show them to you guys so you can see what they look like all in one video without wasting your time. Here's the limited edition game guide. I really like the way it looks. That's the only reason I got it. It's not rare or hard to attain in any way, but it just looks nice to me. The side of it says The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D Collector's Edition. I like that there's no text on the front, and the only difference between this and the regular edition of the game guide is that it's a hardcover version, and it comes with these wall clings that you see in front of you, and it comes with a downloadable version of the game guide. That's really all there is that differentiates the two. The wall clings do look really nice, and here's a close-up of them. I'm a fan of the Fierce Deity Link one. They all look very nice. I just like the Fierce Deity one the most because I love Fierce Deity Link. Now here you can see my Majora's Mask limited edition 3D box that the game itself came in, and you can see it's dented and a little torn. That's how it came from UPS. I'm not too upset about it. The box does look nice. I don't really care. I'm just happy the figure didn't get fucked up, because otherwise I would have had a small, I don't know, aneurysm is what the people call it nowadays. But you can see that it's dented on the side, but you can just see it's just simple text, simple logos. The back is pretty much what's on the back of the game box now. What I was going to say, game cartridges, but game cartridges are tiny now. But yeah, that's what's on the back of the game box. That's really all there is to it. The top of it just has the Majora's Mask head on it. That's really all it is, just the Majora's Mask itself that the Skull Kid wears in the game. Now, here is what actually comes within that box. It's the game itself, which, you know, everyone knows what the game looks like. Showing a game cartridge isn't much, but here is the limited edition Skull Kid figure that for $10 more you could get, and I got it. Thank God. This thing is unbelievably detailed considering how small it is. If you take into consideration the fact that it's only about 1.5 inches bigger than your average amiibo, which by the way is a great deal because amiibo are $13 and this is $10 and it's bigger and more detailed, it's really crazily detailed. You can see that the flanges or the, you know, pieces of fabric that stick off the hat are tinted in the middle to make it look like it has shadow depth because the edges bow outward. His legs and appendages are detailed by the fact that it looks like grain on wood. I can't explain how much detail they put into every little part of this thing. Its mask is ridiculous, and you can see it now. Look how much detail is in that mask. That thing is only about 1 inch wide. Do you know how hard it would be to do that by hand? I'm glad, you know, technology has advanced to this point because it is so beautiful. He even has the markings on the back of his hands. The stand itself even has the words Majora's Mask Legend of Zelda written on it or imprinted in it. It's really nice. The stand is a little hollow though, which, you know, is a little bit of a pet peeve of mine. And now on to the new Nintendo 3DS XL Majora's Mask Edition. The background of the box has some very beautiful minimalistic scroll work and a Triforce. It looks amazing, and if you look in the background of the back of the box, you can see Majora, or rather the Skull Kid wearing Majora's Mask, and that is the image that is actually going to be on the limited edition Club Nintendo side bag that they sold for around 800 coins. That's the same image, and on the top it's just the Triforce with the wings and the, you know, the feet and the claws. It's just, you know, the typical Triforce symbol, the one that's on the original Ocarina of Time new 3DS, not new 3DS, regular 3DS, old 3DS. Anyway, here is the Majora's Mask 3DS XL. It looks beautiful. How about we get a close-up? Bam! Here's a close-up. You got one because you asked for it. And once again, the level of detail they've put into this is astounding. I have the original Ocarina of Time 3DS that was limited edition that came with Ocarina of Time and is nowhere near as detailed. I mean, look at the detail on the leafing of the Deku scrub. The Goron's okay. I really like that eye slice, but it's not really, you know, too detailed. It's more of a minimalistic thing. And the Zoras, or Zoros, however you want to say that, look good too. I really like the scroll work that's in the background because it looks sharp, it looks pointy, it looks painful like this game is. The Fierce Deity Link mask is on the cover, which makes me so happy because I love Fierce Deity Link. It is my favorite version of Link, and it's just so nice to see it on the cover. Now, to show you right here, this is a macro shot of the front of the console just to show you that there is no carbon fiber weave pattern that can be found on the new Nintendo 3DS XLs that are black and red. It is not a pattern at all. It's just a flat gold, which I like. It's very reflective. It's very shiny, but it's not, you know, carbon fibery. It doesn't have that weave texture look to it. And I gave you a macro shot of the Majora's Mask just so you could see the amount of damn detail they put into the fucking console. Now, to show you the back of it, there really isn't much on the bottom, just the fact that it's gold. You can see the 2 new ZR triggers. You can see the fact that the SD card is nowhere to be found because you have to take the cover off to put it under. The new stylus goes on the bottom instead of the side. The power button's on the bottom, and the games go on the bottom now. And just to show you the top, this is where you now hang your lanyards and stuff and your little charms. It just hangs from the top. It doesn't really hang on the bottom anymore. The bottom is kind of just smooth now. You can see the 2 ZR triggers and something that looks like an infrared blaster to me. But, you know, I'm no expert. But you can also see the thumb divot that is on the inside of the console exposed on the outside. When you close it, you can see it right on the top left there. That thumb divot I just mentioned is visible on the inner right side of the hinge of the new 3DS XL, right above the C-stick. It just gives you room to use the C-stick so your thumb has some area to go to instead of just hitting the hinge. The buttons on it are now no different. They just have colors to them. So I guess that's, you know, the only change. The start and select buttons have changed to where they are. I like the fact that they're no longer in the middle while the home button. I didn't like the way those buttons felt. They felt weird to me. The home button is now on its own in the middle of the console with a little lip to it, which is really nice. And the volume rocker has finally moved off the side of the fucking 3DS XL to the top, so you stop hitting it with your hands and it actually locks closed. Here's the IR camera that does the really cool, super amazing 3D, which actually works for once. And here's the bottom of the console that I explained before that you could see better now. The indicator light for wireless functions is now moved to the bottom because they got rid of the switch on the right side. It is now in the settings. And here is the Majora's Mask 3DS XL, new 3DS XL, compared to every other Nintendo handheld I own. So if you want to compare it size-wise, here's pretty much all of them except for the DSi, because I didn't want that hot garbage. DSi XL, however, I did go for, which I kind of regret. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching this rather succinct video. I feel that didn't waste too much time showing you the things you see in front of you. So, if you want to see more videos like this, or videos that involve toys or games in general, please click that subscribe button because it's free, it's fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, and if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up so I know. So I will make more videos like this. If you don't like it, I won't make more videos like this. Who knows? But anyway, thanks for watching.